Alright, let's draw this shape. First, we need to figure out the correct length. So, being that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in this direction, I think this would be a good idea to have that as the length. And for the natural laying position, I've already picked this because we'll have no hidden lines in any direction. So, let's go ahead and get started. Put a little dot right there. So we're going to make a multi-view sketch here, and the first one we're going to look at is the length of the front view. So we'll use 3 blocks equals 1 block. Should be pretty nice. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that will be the top of my front view. I've already done this a little bit. All right, let's do a right view. So we already have the height of the right view. Now we need to figure out the depth. Well, the depth is going to be 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And on the top view, one, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that will be the depth on the top view. Remember, the top view is going to be your length and your depth. Alright, let's start putting in some construction lines. From right to left, I have this line, then I'm going to have that line, then this line, or edge, and that one. So we already have the first two, so I need to add 1, 2. 1 block. One at 2 blocks. And that's it. Okay, now top to bottom, I only have 1 line to add. Alright, these are construction lines. They should be pretty light. They're a little darker for you guys, just so that you can see them. Alright, now what about the depth? I'm going to have, from front to back, 1 line. There. Okay, so I need to do that in 2 places. 1, 2. Alright, time to start making object lines. Okay, first object line is going to be this one. I'm going to do left to right, top to bottom, and front to back. Alright, then on the front view, I'm not going to do the whole thing. On the top view, I'm not going to do the whole thing. Then I'm going to match this up. So on the top view, it's going to be here. And on the front view, it's going to be here. I have the last edge. On the top view, it's going to be just the top part. Okay, so that is left to right, all the edges we need. Now I'm going to go from top to bottom. this one. That's the top edge. And then when I look at the right view, I only have part of it. Actually, this edge here. Okay. Then as we go top to bottom, I'm going to come down here next. That one's going to go all the way across on the front view. And on the right view, it will go all the way across again. Even though that is two different edges. Right? And the bottom of both.
Attention students and staff, maintenance is working on fire alarms. If they do go off, please ignore and do not evacuate. Again, maintenance is working on fire alarms.
Let's do
if they do go
depth.
off, please ignore and
Let's do front to back. So this is going to be the front edge. So that will be here. And the front edge will be here. Alright, the next edge will be here as we work our way front to back. And here, so careful on the top view, that's not the whole line. There's going to be a little break in it. See, looking down at it, you can kind of see where that comes in. And over here. When you look at the right view, that's actually going to go all the way down, even though it is two different edges. And then on the other side. And there we go. So that is, check this, did we get this correct? Okay, front view, that is a construction line, even though it's a little dark, but I think we're good. Top view, I think we're good. And the right view, I think we're good. All right. Let's do an isometric. Let's see, I'm going to have to make that kind of small to fit that in there. Okay. So, my top, let's see, let's start about here. So I'm going to have my glass box go 1, 2 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be the top. I'm going to come down 1, 2, 3. So that will be the right view. So now I have my glass box. So this is 3 blocks times 2. This is 4 blocks times 2, also down here. And the depth is going to be 2 blocks times 2. All right. Let's start at the top and work our way down. So that's the top where it touches the box. There's the front where it touches the box. And here's the right where it touches the box. Right, so once we have those, make construction lines. Kind of helps us visualize this guy a little bit. I'm doing this quickly so that we can fit this in a short video. Feel free to use a ruler. Alright, so this guy is going to come down 1, 2, 1, 2, edge, 1, 2, edge, that goes to the front, that goes to, it's going to go forward 2, there's an edge here, Alright. Do some of these longer lines with a ruler. See if that doesn't take too long. A little too far on that one. Alright, I'm actually going to pause this while I shade this guy. Okay, so now that that is all colored in, check it out, seems to match. I'll cut this guy out. Make sure to leave your glass box. Give about half a cube on either side. We're going to put this in our engineering notebook. And we're going to make sure to do it the correct way, because I know this is the first time that a lot of you guys have done this. So we are going to attempt to line this up as good as we can. We want the vertical lines to stay vertical, and the top to line up with the top, and the right to line up with the right. And I think that's about as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to tape it on. Now, if you guys remember, we are supposed to sign this. And as you can see, it's not as easy as it looks, but it works. Sometimes it's easier to do print. As you can see, but when you're done, go ahead and make sure it's all taped up, and now you have a finished multi-view sketch. It is not dimensioned yet, but at this point you are done. You only need one signature. Alright, good luck. Hope you did well.